Is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body. Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages. Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. With the Coach House Garages pregame show, the showcase starts now.
Welcome into Sesser-Valier High School tonight as the Lady Devils of SVW try to remain undefeated not only overall but in conference play as well. A very pleasant Thursday evening, wherever you may be listening in on WMIX 94.1 FM as well as WMIXsports.com. I'm Danny Czerwinski. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play of this ballgame. Joining me alongside in a moment is the voice of Mount Vernon Athletics here on WMIX, Chris Hugo. This is Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, protect your car, or prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Both teams warming up on the floor. About 9 minutes to go before the start of this one. I bring in Chris Hugo and Rick Metcalf, second year, Lady Devils winning just like they did last year in year number one.
An undefeated start to their season, of course, coming in 6-0, 1-0 on the Black Diamond, looking for a big conference win here tonight against the Chester Yellow Jackets, of course. Take a look at the Chester team, especially in the JV action. You know that they're going to be the underdog here tonight. That's just the way Sesser-Valier likes it, of course. Waltonville as well included in that. But Coach Metcalf, always one that, from having watched him at his stops SV and Vian on the boys' side, seems to love being in that position to be the favorite. And we'll see how that works for him the rest of the way. 6-0 to start this year's sectional semifinal appearance last year. And you think of those successes that he's had on the boys' side, now on the girls' side, and I don't see that stopping anytime soon. That won't stop anytime soon. Lady Devils rolling game tonight, game Saturday. We'll have that at Hamilton County. We'll talk about that later on in the broadcast. Right now, we need to pause for our first break here on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. You're listening to Lady Devils basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the showcase on WMIX.
Social media, we are there. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. You can also follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Also, we have a website on the World Wide Web, WMIXsports.com. This is Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're looking for a garage builder to build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. 6.5 minutes to go before this one. SVW won a JV contest there tonight, blowout fashion. We'll get to that score later on for you on a Scott Owens State Farm Insurance scoreboard update. But first, Chris, the varsity game here tonight. First from Chester, a team 3-6 overall, 0-3 in Black Diamond Conference play already, almost halfway through the schedule, and a team still trying to find their way, only returning one starter from last year's team.
And definitely. And so there's going to be a lot of inexperience here, and they're still trying to find their way, as you said. Going to have to get it done rather quickly. We are almost to the point of the holiday tournaments, especially some of the girls' tournaments that get started a little bit earlier than some of the boys. So you take a look at that. You take a look that we are in December. We're getting ready to hit the teens of December before you know it, the Ides of December, so to speak. You got to get yourself figured out pretty well by that point to know what you're going to have and know what types of rotations and depth you're going to have as you go into January, which will then turn into mid-February when the postseason begins.
It'll turn into that. Of course, these two teams will play to the holiday break, and interestingly enough, SVW will travel to Chester for the holiday tournament with post-holiday, pre-midwinter at Chester in the first part of January. This is the first of 2 games that we'll have this week for the SV Devils. The Lady Devils will be at Hamilton County on Saturday afternoon. The JV contest at 1 o'clock. Varsity to follow. You'll be able to listen to that game right here on WMIX 94.1 FM as well as stream live at WMIXsports.com. Any scores and updates coming across? We'll have them with Scott Owens tonight. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Like good neighbors, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. We need to take another break. We'll come back, and we'll talk about the SV Lady Devils out to that 6-0 start, 1-0 in the conference. You're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, FlexSteel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all tarts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn.
People's National Bank understands how much small businesses mean to a community. That's why we've been supporting the local economy of Southern Illinois for over 100 years by providing commercial loans to area businesses. And our loan decisions are made right here in Southern Illinois. Hi, this is Kevin Young, commercial banker for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Stop by today to find out what a true community bank is all about.
People's National Bank, proudly supporting local businesses since 1909.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Back out to the WMIX Sports mobile studios on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
The WMIX Sports mobile studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler, has driven the Showcase to Sesser-Valier High School. Denny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage, protect your car, or prize possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Chris, the Lady Devils, as we mentioned, second-year coach Rick Metcalf, have been playing some very good basketball. We'll get a test here in conference play at home tonight. We'll get a big test on Saturday against Hamilton County, have Benton before Christmas. So this team's going to get some testing done to try to keep their undefeated record streak alive.
Well, how about these games being them all in right before the Christmas break? You know, you look at this one, and it could easily be a trap game, I guess you could suppose, going into Saturday. Tough matchup versus Hamco. It's one that we were able to broadcast last year on the identical date a year ago, except it was at Waltonville High School. And I remember in that one thinking at the time that Hamilton County give them another year was going to be a tough test. And not that they weren't last year, but you knew they were going to get that extra year of experience under their belt. You knew with Rick Metcalf at SVW, you knew they were going to continue to get better and better. That is one I am definitely salivating about on Saturday between Hamco and the Lady Devils, and that one could go either way.
Hamco coming off an impressive win the other night against Benton, I believe have El Dorado tonight in conference play in the BDC East tonight. The Lady Foxes also undefeated. So if things hold true to form, we'll have a battle of unbeatens in an interdivision interconference matchup on Saturday afternoon in Hamilton County. We will be there. We've already talked to AD and head coach Clint Weinmiller.
You mentioned the matchup of the Rangerettes to come, I believe, on December the 17th. That's one I would love to be able to see someday, and that'll be a good test for these Lady Devils as well.
Lady Devils and Lady Yellow Jackets getting ready to go. We'll have the anthem first. We're going to step out for a break. Lineups in the opening tip next. You're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next round weather. Mostly cloudy, mild tonight, a shower late, although 46. And it'll be cloudy and quite mild tomorrow and tomorrow night with a couple of showers. High near 60, a low tomorrow night of 45. The outlook for Saturday, lingering clouds and mild with a high of 56. And then on Sunday, overcast. It's going to be mild, but with rain much of the time, a high temperature of 60. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive
People's
you.
National Bank has served the communities of Southern Illinois since 1909. People's National Bank's strong roots extend deep in the communities. We serve through local schools, chambers, summer youth programs, charities, and much more. Whether you are a teacher, a farmer, business owner, plant manager, or janitor, People's National Bank has the financial strength and knowledge along with the high-quality products and services to help you with your financial needs.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
Dependable and knowledgeable State Farm agent seeks customers looking for real protection in a long-term relationship.
Look no further. Having one special person for your car, home, and life insurance lets you get down to business with the rest of your life. It's what they do. Combine your homeowners, life, and car policies and save big time. Get to a better state with State Farm agent Scott Owens in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770 for a quote.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
Starting line is sponsored by People's National Bank. Stop by People's National Bank and let them remind you what banking with local family-owned bank is all about. Visit a branch near you or log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. People's National Bank member FDIC. Let's turn it over to Chris Hugo for the starting lineup of this contest. First, for visiting Chester Yellow Jackets, they will start number 10, Libby Bowman, number 23, Chelsea Schroeder, number 35, Taylor LaRose, number 41, Mackenzie Rucker, and number 44, Mariah Larimore. For Rick Metcalf and his undefeated SVW Lady Devils in the backcourt tonight, they'll start with a 3-guard, 2-forward set. They'll have number 1, Ray Lappin, number 12, Maddie Garner, and number 22, Megan Eskew. While in the front court tonight for the Devils will be number 35, Michaela Williams, and number 40, Rachel Marlowe. Welcome to the herd. Have instant access to your account anytime, anywhere with online banking for People's National Bank. Log on to peoplesnationalbank.com, member FDIC and equal housing lender. They sponsor your starting lineups for tonight's game. How do we feel about the fist bump with the officials? For a hand, gotta do it. Everybody does it. I go fist bump. Yeah. Easier, bang, 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 and you're done. Less germs exchanged. Oh yeah. Blue season. Doubleheader tomorrow on the WMIX broadcasting stations. On the FM side, the Rams head to Althoff for their first road game in the South 7 Conference tomorrow night. Are you solo or who you with tomorrow night? You're shocked. I don't even know if I have a board out tomorrow night. All right, there you go. No, we have a plan. We're good. Okay, plan is in place. He doesn't tell me. He is at Althoff with an unknown mystery guest. No, I'm solo, but I do have a board out. Okay, good. All right, I will be in Carbondale tomorrow night on AM 940 with Mike Richardson as the Woodlawn Cardinals play Breeze Mater Day at the SIU Arena. That'll be at 8 o'clock. Of course, both games will be streamed live on WMIXsports.com. Video for the Rams, audio for the Cardinals. Mobile devices for all. Mobile devices for everybody. If you got a mobile device, you can click on and go. It works amazingly. Listening right now. Kind of freaking me out. It is. A few seconds behind. Yes. Might be tripping you out. You'll know things I'll say before they happen on the radio. It'll be kind of weird. Chester will be in their black jerseys, trimmed in orange and white, customary colors of the Yellow Jackets. The Lady Devils will be in some white uniforms, trimmed in maroon. And we'll get ready to go. Nice crowd on hand here on the Thursday night, the first week of December, and the Lady Devils control the tip. That'll be Marlowe with it. Gives it to Lappin. She'll come across the timeline. It looks to be a 1-2-2 for the Lady Jackets. That's what it is. With it on the right wing, Miller will bring it back to the left wing to the top of the key, and the SBW will reset. Double stack down low. Marlowe pops out for a 3 in the corner. No good, hits the floor. Eskew on the rebound. Will dribble out to the right corner. Back to Lappin. Down the lane she comes. 10-footer glass. Long. Gets her on board, puts it up glass, too strong. Battle again with Marlowe, and she'll pull it out and gets it around the horn. Garner to Eskew, 10 foot in front of the iron, goes to the right corner. Eskew tracks her own shot and rebound down to Garner to Lappin. Lappin will reset near the timeline, just underway. Scoreless, first possession for either team. Eskew left wing, post pass, left block. Marlowe good. Lady Devils, they take an opportunity. Second and third chances, go up 2-zip.
Well, got 4 offensive rebounds on that first possession, something that probably shouldn't happen, but as a result, they get the 2-0 lead on the 5th time being the charm.
Rucker to Bowman on the right wing, picks up her dribble, holds out by the Sesser-Valier insignia, tie ball coming. It's going to be Chester basketball, side out of bounds. You're not a number of credit score. Community First Bank of Heartland, your person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. Side out of bounds for Lady Jackins in front of the SVW bench. They throw it in, and Lappin has a steal. Ray on the break, left side layup, up shot, right hand, no good. Rebound, Eskew, glass good. Eskew with the putback and the follow-up, 4-zip, starting out much like the JV game did before. Bowman across the timeline, right wing, left wing, now top of the key to Rucker. She'll dribble to the left side, now continues out there, count is on. Gets rid of a right side pass to Schroeder. Schroeder loses it, has to trail to the timeline. Ball tipped, Schroeder has it, back and forth, stolen away by Eskew, and we got a foul, and that'll be on Schroeder. That'll be her first team's first. If you can put a logo on it, All Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your school, company, or organization. They even do apparel. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches just west of Benton High School, 435-5555. Lady Devils have it. Lob pass inside to Marlowe is picked off by Larimore, and she'll get it off to Rucker across the timeline. Right wing pass to Bowman. Bowman will have it on the right wing. She's guarded by Maddie Garner, getting a start tonight. We'll explain later, and there's a timeout. Chester. Lady Devils defense pretty suffocating, Chris, here pretty early on, I should say.
Well, that's no different from the other night, of course, with the Lady Devils, but more so here tonight, of course, an undersized Chester team. 6:06 to play here in the first quarter. Already have had 5 offensive rebounds for Lady Devils, which has turned into 4 second-chance points. That is their 4-0 differential thus far, but you kind of get the impression, get the feel that that's the way it's going to go here in the first quarter. And it's going to be up to Chester to come out of this timeout, come up with a good set to try to get some points on the board and or alleviate the turnover problem they've had in the early going.
Saturday Sports Show will be on AM 940, 808 to 10 a.m., as well as streamed on WMIXSports.com. A plethora of guests already booked for the show, as well as our WMIX social media question of the week. Side out of bounds to the Lady Jackets straight line. That's Schroeder to the rim, picks it up on the right block, throws it across the lane. That's the pass out LaRose. Out on the left wing to Rucker. Dribbles to the corner, back out into the left wing, deep to Bowman. Bowman dribbles in, left block, shot block Marlowe, rebound Chester. It's rebounded and returned to Bowman. Now she'll throw it back out top of the key to Rucker. On the dribble, Lappin all over her. She has to pick up her dribble. Now picked it back up, started again. Left side Schroeder, inside pass tip. Garner had it, lost it, recovered by LaRose. Shot strong, rebound Marlowe. Rachel bring it across the timeline up the right side. Bounce pass Eskew, left block, good. UCLA cuts to the block. Eskew got rewarded for the hustle. 6-zip Devils, Lady Devils that is, over Chester. Rucker up to the side, now to the lane, running one-hander from 15 foot strong off the mark. Garner, should say Williams on the rebound. Williams gets it out to Lappin to beat the defense, layup good. And Sesser-Valier clicking on all cylinders tonight, up 8-zip.
I think they started out a little cold, seeing what happened in the JV game, probably salivating a little over-anxious. Starting out cold to the floor, but now recovered nicely the last 3 trips.
There's another steal. Maddie Gardner, Ray Lappin, 10-0. You can see how this one's going with the defense. Turnovers to points for the SV Lady Devils so far. Across the timeline, Chester will take another attack. With the basketball, top the key is Rucker. Throws it right wing to Schroeder. Schroeder inside to Larimore, out of bounds off her foot. Actually, off of the Lady Devils. It'll stay with Chester as Mary Beth Lawrence will check in. With locations in Dixina, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon, Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Chester inbounds the basketball to Bowman. She loses on the steal from Garner. Marlowe has it down the middle of the floor, has to corral the dribble, top of the key, Garner left wing, baseline pass to Lappin underneath, no one home, out of bounds, and it'll go back to Chester trailing 10-zip.
Just a second turnover of the game for the Lady Devils, Jane, compared to the 5 for the Yellow Jackets.
It's got an early start here tonight at Sesser-Valier. If we have any scores come across our way, they're sponsored by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big? Talk to Scott Owens, who knows. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. Chester trying to get to that better state as well. That pass is kicked out of bounds.
A lot of awkwardness about that play in the first place. And, of course, as Chester got it across the timeline, threw off the old man off the ricochet, got it back, and then drove off the dribble to the right wing, and then kicked out of bounds, and a good job there by Sesser-Valier to force Chester to start over.
Chester has the basketball, right corner. Schroeder with it, throws it up the right sideline out of bounds. It'll belong to the Lady Devils on another Chester turnover. Lady Devils usually start Chelsea Miller. Maddie Gardner getting a start tonight. Miller's been under the weather a little bit this week, so Coach Metcalf has decided to go with Garner at least for tonight. Lappin on the right wing. Go in the right corner to Williams. They throw inside Marlowe. Shirt of jersey. She can handle the basketball. Threw it in off the hands, feet, and body of a Yellow Jacket, and it goes out of bounds back to SVW.
Trying to save the basketball into the teammate at the left mid-post. Ended up going out of bounds off of Chester, and now out of the timeout, SVW will have a nice opportunity at the basketball.
And there's a timeout there, that time here by the Lady Devils. They're trying to get coordinated here up 10-zip with 4 minutes to go, and it's an easy early start here for the Lady Devils. And, again, defense has led to offense here, which is what we'll see as we go along here in this ballgame.
I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of things as we go throughout this ballgame. Midway through the first, a 10-0 deficit, and it's pretty well what we saw in the JV game as well. But you take a look at the inexperience. That's all it is thus far for Chester. Only one starter returns from a year ago, and that's going to be rough. But you have to find that identity right around this time of the season, know what you're going to have the rest of the way. But if you're SV, the problem you're going to run into now is you have a lot of kids who are extra aggressive out there on the floor. Your worry then becomes trying to do too much with a 10-0 lead and possibly turning the ball over yourself and allowing them right back into this ballgame.
We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. While we wait hours in other emergency rooms, Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. After the timeout, even 4 minutes to go in the first quarter, the Lady Devils up 10-zip. Box set for them. Williams to Lappin on the left wing. They give it to SQ left corner. Set three-pointer on the way. Front of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Frederke, and then we'll go to the other. Frederke throws it up into the front court. There's a shot up by Chester. It's no good. That was Ludwig with the shot. No good. And the rebound. Here comes Lappin across the timeline right side. Right corner, Garner. Lob pass Williams. Shot glass. Front iron, no good. Williams had it, lost it. Chester on the rebound steal. Bindle with it on the left side of the floor. Has it back, and they reverse it around to the right side of the floor to Rutger. Rutger with it near the Sesser-Valier insignia, and she throws it left wing to Ludwig. Inside pass to Bindle. Shot glass, good. Chester on the board with their first 2 points, 10-2 SVW. Miller will come into the ball game for the Lady Devils at the next dead ball. Lapping across the timeline, double stack the other way, and they throw it right side Marlowe. Marlowe holds above her head. Now goes right baseline, picks up her dribble, skip pass left corner, Garner. Back out top of the key, Lappin, right wing, Marlowe. Marlowe skip pass left corner, Garner holds above her head. One dribble, skip pass back to Marlowe, right side, good. Great ball movement by the Lady Devils attacking that 1-2-2 zone, back up 10, 12-2.
What's most amazing is 8 of the 12 points are off the turnovers. That one, of course, was not, but the thing I noticed about that was Marlowe, after the skip pass, was able to get herself set with no defense in front of her. Easy shot.
Rucker down the middle of the lane, got around two players and was able to rainbow a shot in. It's 12-4. Chester trying to find their sea legs, as they say. For them, it would be the river legs over by the Mississippi. Lappin with it to right corner to SQ. Inside right block, Marlowe back to SQ. Three-pointer right corner is good. Three goggles go up for SQ. She has 7 already, and that's 15-4. She heard about that Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game liner. Chester with a basketball. On the right wing with it is Ludwig. Down to the right baseline, cut off by SQ. SQ reaches in, and we have a jump ball, and it'll go to SVW on the turnover. Good defense by Megan SQ as Miller comes in for Williams. So 4 on the floor is Lappin, SQ, Miller, Marlowe, and Garner. Lappin to Miller in the right corner to SQ. Back out to Lappin. Wearing number 1. She'll throw it right corner to SQ. Lob pass inside Marlowe. Post up. Gets around. Layup up and in. Boy, Marlowe's solid underneath there. 6 points. 17-4 Lady Devil. Chester brings it across. Timeline. 1.5 to go in the first. Left corner, left block pass Bindle. Over to the right side, Frederke. No good. Ball hits the floor. Rebound to Lappin. She trails it down in the corner. Across the timeline she comes. Down the middle of the lane she goes. Layup no good, but she'll go to line and shoot 2 on an extra aggressive play by Ray Lappin. The OMBA, Chris, get to the rim, get the whistle. Benefit of the doubt goes to the offender.
Well, now you get your first look at the free throw line, get a chance to add some what should be very easy points, but easier said than done now with 10 points off the turnovers, SVW.
Cheyenne Pitchford will come in after this first free throw. She'll come in for Maddie Garner. Pitchford, a volleyball standout for the Lady Devils in the fall. Lappin will get one more. Second free throw is front of the iron, trickles off, rebounded by Federkey. And the Lady Jackets will go the other way. Rucker across timeline, pass stolen all across the timeline by Lappin. She corrals it down the right side, block play up, good. Lappin with 6, another turnover basket, 19-4, Lady Devils by 15.
All of her points off the turnovers, all 6.
Rucker up the left side, down the lane, block, last shot, long, no good, rebound up, foul by Federkey. She'll go line shoot 2. One of the few times the Lady Devils have been unable to block out is Marlowe will get up her first foul and the first on the Lady Devils. Come start a banking relationship at Community First Bank where you won't be disappointed. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking, locations in Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon, as well as 1 in Ina. First free throw was good by Federkey. She'll get another one. That one's short. Hits the front of the iron, drops to the floor. Marlowe has the rebound, gets it out to Lappin. Up the right side, left block pass Eskew. She covers it up, gets to the right corner on the dribble. Picks it up, gives it to Cutting Miller. Down the lane she goes. Layup good. Chelsea Miller make that look easy. 21-5. Bugs Bunny would say 21. Full court presser by the Devils with 35 seconds to go. Ath with it is Rucker. Up the timeline, and that's a reach-in foul on Lappin. That's her first, team's second. Rucker did not want to hold my hand that time.
You didn't.
No, I did. Hootie said I got to
stuck.
I was hoping to use that one sometime, and I got to use it early. With it across the timeline, Rucker has it. Sometimes you look at the rosters and names, you have ways to use things. That's Lawrence for 3 in the corner. Off the glass, off the iron, no good. Rebound, Miller. With 15 seconds across the timeline, she comes up the right side. Loses the dribble, hits the floor, stolen away by Bindle. Jackets come the other way. At the pass into the front court, Ludwig down the lane, she goes, loses it. It was tipped out by Marlowe. And it'll go back to the Jackets with 6 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They'll inbound underneath their own basket, box set. They get it into Rucker. Layup up, no good. Rebound Eskew with 2. Lady Devils probably will not get a shot off and won't. We've played 8 minutes here at SV. It's the Lady Devils 21, Chester 5. You're listening to Lady Devils basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke earned his medical degree at the University of Illinois in Chicago and has degrees in anatomy and physiology from UC Berkeley, and he brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke is a gifted physician and contributor to orthopedic textbooks. Call 618-242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Pigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the showcase on WMIX.
8 minutes in the books here at SV. It's the Lady Devils 21, Chester 5. Denny Czerwinski, Chris Hugo alongside. Here on the showcase, Chester had the basketball, started out, jump ball. Miller tied it up and stole it. And it'll go to the Lady Devils in what has been a well-played first quarter by the Lady Devils so far, especially on the defensive end.
Well, it has. You take a look at one of the differences, not only the turnovers in this one, where Chester is at the disadvantage 8-4, but the rebounds as well, 12-6 in favor of SVW.
Eskew lines up another from the right corner, rattles around and good. 3 goggles go up for Megan Eskew. She has 10, 24-5, including a couple threes for the senior. Here comes Bowman down the right side, picks up her dribble in the corner. Tip back out top of the key. That's Schroeder with it on the right wing to Rucker. Back to Schroeder. Tip pass. Pittsburgh got a hand on it. And it'll go back to the Lady Jackets, and it'll go side out of bounds in front of the Lady Devils bench.
Other impressive thing, first quarter stat-wise, 50% from the floor for the Lady Devils.
50% from the floor with the basketball on the left wing. Top of the key now is Rucker. Rucker with it. Over to the left side. That's left corner with it to Schroeder. Schroeder goes it, skip pass across into the Devils bench. Thank goodness it didn't hit our WMIX sports special correspondent John Shadowins down there tonight, assistant coach Rick Metcalf.
Looking
nice
good.
To see him back in there. He, of course, is our our sports correspondent during the football season, as he helps us out with some high school football stuff during the fall.
Broadcast some basketball for us.
Right. He never know. He could be back in the game before this season's over. SQ has it stolen away at the free throw line. Here comes Bowman the other way, laughing and Miller pursuing. Shot, no good. Tipped around, rebound Williams. I'll tell you what, if I had, Lappin and Miller chasing me, they're going to catch me pretty quick. I don't know how she was able to even get a shot off. Here comes Miller down baseline. Shot good. Like I said, speed to the rim. Miller with another basket, 26-5. Lady Devils up by 21 here early. Across the timeline is Rucker. Goes right side to Bowman. Holds above her head. Lady Devils man-to-man as they've been the entire game. Left side pass to Schroeder. She'll come to the right elbow. Dish off right corner to Larimore. Glass shot good.
That was a nice move. Spun around, turned to her left, and went up and got the bucket around the defender. Good job.
26-7. We'll pick the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Why wait hours in other emergency rooms? Crossroads Community Hospital Emergency Department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Lady Devils have it on the attack. Right side to Williams. Now she goes right baseline, down to the right block. Shot, no good. And we'll see if they call that on the floor or if it was within shooting. That foul is on number 23, Chelsea Schroeder, her second, team's third. It'll be out of bounds under the Lady Devils basket. The SPW leads 26-7. First of two this week for Lady Devils here on WMIX. The other one will be on Saturday afternoon as the Lady Devils travel to Hamilton County. We'll be there for that one. We look forward to that game. Williams on the inbounds pass from SQ. Misses a layup on the right side, rebounded by Chester. Mariah Larimore. She gets it up the left side to Schroeder. Comes into the front court on the left wing. She'll hold, skip pass right side pass to Bowman. She corrals it, goes down the lane, left-hand dribble. Shot long, rebound to Larimore. And she puts up a shot, no good, and a foul. The one thing about the Lady Devils, they've got the speed and the quickness on the perimeter, Chris, but sometimes their rebounding abilities lack a little bit due to maybe their lack of height or whatnot.
Lack of height, speed. They're all over the place, and sometimes they're a little too quick to get the rebound, not ready to wait on it. But what has been happening is that's been allowing Chester to get back down, get some shots off, and now in this case gets themselves to the line.
Larimore shoots, makes the first. She'll get one more, 26-8. As the Lady Devils lead by 16, actually 18. With another free throw comes Larimore. Shot, ooh, good. Some of the SVW fans down there in that corner, we'll see a couple of them at halftime, or as I was told. I'll find the program and get their names later. Interesting little group that comes out and performs at halftime. Channel 3's Kelly Burke tweeted us about it. SQ with a three from the corner. It's long off the mark, and that's a rebound in the left corner by Rucker. She throws it up in the front court to Bowman. Bowman goes down the lane on the dribble, bounce pass right block, stolen away by Williams. Williams has it stolen back, and we got a little extracurriculars going down the other end. We got T. Now, we got a technical.
Really?
Had a little extra stuff going on. Let's see what we got all sorted out here. All right, we're going to have I know it's a foul on Chester and a technical on Chester. So let's see what goes on here.
We didn't get any numbers. No technical on Chester. That's a technical on Williams.
Oh, okay. So we have a foul on Larimore. That's her first. And we'll have a technical on Williams. That'll be her second foul. And that'll send Libby Bowman the line to shoot two. She makes the first. She'll get another. As you can see, Larimore and Williams get tangled up down there. Not sure what's shaking.
That's the case where official turned around. Official saw one kid smiling and one kid frowning and gave the one smiling the technical.
Well, there was some extracurricular hands-off going on.
Oh, both ways.
Both ways, so we'll have to see.
There's no innocent party in that one.
Speaking of the halftime entertainment, Pain Train and Magic J will be at halftime. You saw them on Channel 3 the other night. You know what I'm talking about. They'll come out here at halftime, and it's quite the classic entertainment. LaRose has it in the corner. She picks up a dribble in a bad spot, sideline bench, and players defending. That ball rattles around. Things get physical. We got to get a whistle, and they do. Bodies to the floor. And Larimore's involved again. She's walking out, going the other way. Jump ball.
Move there. Get out of there before anything escalates or anything like that.
Yep. Jump ball to Chester. Well, this thing's got quite interesting in the last 30 seconds. Chester's been a member of the conference, 2-3 years? Not a lot of time to make enemies out. Oh, they're going to have a foul on Miller. Miller, as you can see, Rucker going from right elbow to left elbow, went to the floor, and Miller was laying on her a little bit. And Rick Metcalf's going to take a second timeout, and this is a good timeout.
Yeah, good time to pull everybody out. I mean, things were escalating pretty quickly there over the course of the last minute and a half or so, and you have the technical, then you have back-to-back-to-back fouls, and you just have that physicality starting to escalate in the front court. So it's a good time to back your girls out, tell them to calm down, just get out of there. And, if you're Chester, you're doing the same exact thing in your huddle as well. Both coaches are going to take advantage of this.
Speaking of taking advantage, we will here at WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got to the game tonight, and each and every game this year on the showcase. 26-10, Jackets trail SVW. Lady Devils trying to remain undefeated, headed into their match against at Hamilton County on Saturday afternoon. Chester right now will inbound. Box set underneath their own basket. That'll be Schroeder to trigger the inbound. Looking out right wing, tipped out of bounds by Maddie Garner to stay with Chester. See the intensity level turned up by both teams after this last 30 seconds of pre-Christmas greeting card talk. Merry Christmas, no Happy New Year issued as that ball out of bounds tipped. I don't think there was any party invitations exchanged.
No, I just think it's a case where exception being taken to the suffocating man.
Well, it was, and then, hand fighting doesn't hurt as well. There's a steal by Miller. She's going to bring across the timeline, reaching foul on number 10, Libby Ballman. That'll be her first team's fifth. Neither team, I should not saying they're not close because they both have 5-team fouls, so closer than what I thought. SQ triggers in front of the sets of EW fans on the side out of bounds, gets to Garner. Top of the key, next to Miller. She goes right side. Here comes the old dribble out play. SQ to Garner on the left wing. Not that I wouldn't know that play. Seen it for about 100 years. Now we got a foul. Larimore shoved Marlowe down to the ground. And that delights the crowd across the way from SVW. They've been watching Larimore for a couple of trips down the floor now.
Well, we're going to line change.
Line change. That's about the only hockey line change you'll see this year.
It's
after negotiations went today. There's an inbound. SQ underneath her own basket. Left wing Miller off the tip to the lane. Right-hand dribble. Shot no good. Ooh, that's a foul. Things are getting dicey, folks. Kaylee Lugley picks up her fifth.
Speed of Miller in the lane and then just couldn't shuffle the feet quick enough. But I think that's all that was. I don't really think there was much to that one.
The referee has stepped in and told them all, quit fouling, knock it off. I could read his lips. There's going to be, I would say from this point on, as Miller makes the first free throw, I could see this officiating crew, a veteran crew, putting the kibosh on this and racking up some fouls here in the next 4:41 and saying, ladies, you're going to play it this way, you're going to sit. Miller makes both. She's got 6. Kibosh get you, is that what I did? Okay.
Multitasking.
Up the left side. We always do that. Tipped out of bounds as Chester is bringing it up the floor. Rucker lost out of bounds off Miller. Lady Devils team, they're competitive as Bailey Jones has checked in for the Lady Devils now. Chester has the basketball. Ludwig has it. Stolen pass by Garner. She's waiting for some friends. Gets to Miller. Miller on the layup. Up and no good, but she'll go line shoot 2.
She has 6 on the night, looking to make it 7 and 8 right here.
And that foul, I believe, was on Ludwig. That'll be her second. That always I hear Ludwig, makes me think of Harry Potter. Shot up and in. Miller will get one more.
Makes me think of one of the Bowser kids on Super Mario 3.
Oh, I forgot about that.
As well as Beethoven.
Yep. Right.
Yep, there's that.
Oh, yeah. Join the conversation. We'll get to that in a second. That's free throw good by Miller. She's got 4 free throws in a row here in the second quarter. It's 30-10. Lady Devils up by 2/3. With a basketball. Jackets pressure Lady Devils. Lady Devils are smelling blood in the water, and they're going to earn it. Chester throws it all the way in the front court. Bailey Jones tips it out of bounds, and it'll stay. Chester basketball in that corner. If you're on the social media on Facebook or Twitter and want to know how to get a hold of us or follow us or whatever, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports, or go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We're also on the World Wide Web, WMIXsports.com. Chester has the basketball, and that pass stolen again by Miller. She goes the other way. Left side, right-hand layup is good. And that makes it 32-10. She went left side with right hand. Oops. With a basketball. That's Chester. Reach in by Lappin. That'll be her second, team's 4th. Lady Devils got to quit getting that habit of reaching and playing for steals instead of moving their feet. And Nikes will come in.
Did I tell you earlier, I felt like I forgot to do something?
Yeah, what'd you forget?
Laptop plug-in.
Oh, laptop plug-in. That'll happen. That drained that battery right out of there, didn't it? You were getting worried, weren't you?
Yeah.
I didn't turn the power off. Chester has the basketball across the timeline to go left side. They're going to look in the left corner. That's to Ludwig. Double team, loses it. Williams off her feet, scramble sideline, out of bounds. Sesser-Valier, Waltonville basketball. Great hustle by Michaela Williams. You're not a number of credit score Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. The good and the bad of it here is SBW's up 32-10. Miller ran a play. Nobody was there. Nikes throws underneath Williams. Layup in the lane's too strong. Rebound to Chester. Jump ball. That'll stay with SBW on the jump ball. Stay tuned for the Rend Lake College halftime show, scoring and stats. We'll try to find some scores from around the area, even though this game got a little earlier start than most. Williams will throw left corner to Bailey Jones. She dribbles to the left block, throws underneath. Nice pass, Nikes up and in. And SBW, great interior passing, and it's 34-10. Lady Devils with 3.5 to go in the first half. Chester with a basketball already in the front court, stolen away by Nikes to Miller. Tipped and stolen away back by Chester. Rucker with it down the lane, tipped out of bounds by Miller. Chester will have the basketball underneath their own basket for the inbound. Things start to go a little back and forth, a little quicker now. Box set for the Lady Jackets. Triggering will be Ludwig. She'll throw in the left corner to Federkey. Federkey holds, goes around Nikes to the left elbow, goes right wing pass to Ludwig. Now Babel dribbles back out, gets it to Bindle. Bindle in the lane, turns, shoots, shot, short, rebound Nikes. Nikes to Lappin. She'll bring it across the timeline on the dribble. Those left corner to Bailey Jones. Back to Lappin. Her three on the way. Long off the mark. Rebound Miller. Skying in. Scores. Chelsea Miller with 10 in the quarter. 36-10. Chester quickly the other way. On the right side is Ludwig. Looks above her head. Lob pass. No one home. Out of bounds. Goes back to SBW. With locations in Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon, and 1 in Ina, Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome to Personal Banking. 2:35 to go in the first half. Miller with a basketball, top of the key. Actually, free throw line past Nikes. Bailey Jones, left corner, 3 ball on the way. Along off the mark. Miller on the rebound. That's Lappin now, and she puts it up and in. Lappin's went crazy here. She got the points, 8 now. As Sesser goes up 38-10. Down the lane goes Bindle. Shot, block, jump ball. And it'll remain with Chester. Some of the fans down here to our left didn't agree with that call. Schroeder will come into the game for Ludwig. Comes Pitchford back in for the Lady Devils. Also in, Eskew will come in. Out comes Lappin. And out comes Miller. Lappin never want to leave the floor. She always wants to play no matter what the score is. Chester inbounds left corner. They get it in right back into the inbounder. She'll throw it back out to Rucker. Shot blocked from the three-point line, and that goes out of bounds off of Chester to SBW. Now it is got to go through the Metcalfs. That's Katie Metcalf into the game. With across the timeline is Eskew. Katie Metcalf, number 33, is checked in. That's Nikes on the left side. Top of the key, Eskew. Eskew with it, left wing, Pitchford. Her shot up and short, gets her own rebound. Follows her shot to the lane, tipped off of her to Chester, recovered by Federkey. She gets it to Rucker. Layup the other way, up and in by Maribeth Lawrence as Chester wants the fast break, and it's 38-12. SVW with 1:35 to go in the first half. Eskew left wing to Nikes, left corner Pitchford. Lob pass into Katie Metcalf underneath. Corrals the dribble, tries to go up with it. Shot short, rebound Katie Metcalf. No good. She'll go to line shoot 2. Sorry, I didn't write her down in the book.
I did.
I know. Oh,
I knew it was coming.
Okay.
Probably could have told you that. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah. Okay. I'll have to write her down somewhere.
Yeah, you went off of that Sparta Tip-Off Classic or Sparta Tournament roster, I think.
Yeah, I did.
That one was.
I'll admit it.
I know your
free throw. I know. I always plan ahead and write it down and adjust later. As the way it goes. First free throw was no good. Katie Metcalf coached the daughter of head coach Rick Metcalf. Jim Ratt. second free throw, short. Hits the floor, rebounded by Bindle. Bindle gets it to Larimore, back to Rucker. Left wing pass to Lawrence. Lawrence out top of the key. That goes to Rucker. Right side to Larimore. Larimore walks, and while they set that ball up, we'll need to pause for station ID at the top of the hour. You're listening to the Showcase.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports or crank us up on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois, a Withers Broadcasting superstation.
Pitchford around the corner to Severs. Shot good. Wow. Severs had a great JV game, made several great plays. She's got her first point of the game. We're going to see a lot of Lady Devils in the second half.
Nice move to isolate her on the left. She found herself wide open, took the shot. There it is.
Rucker left side, Lawrence in the left corner to Bindle. Bindle has it, loses it, stolen away. Katie Metcalf on the floor, jump ball, and it'll go to SVW. Remember, you can follow us on Twitter. See one of our many Twitter followers here, at WMIX Sports. You can also go on Facebook, like us there, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. That's our social media ways to follow and chat with us.
I see one of my followers has let No Shave November delve into Don't Shave December.
Oh, is that right? Maybe it's transportation he rides to and from every day. That's with it as Nike is up and in. Nice pass from Severs to Nike. She's got 4, and it's 42. Here comes the struggle. The Petlinski and Petlinski. It's kind of like the Owens and Owens and the Fairhines thing we've had to deal with, Widges and Widges. I got to see if I can get those two straightened out. Shot by 3 for Chester, no good. That's Pitchford on the rebound. She's hammered. We'll go to the end and shoot the 1-and-1. All right, so who we got coming in? Oh, my gosh, we got names and numbers everywhere. Here we go. Lily McFarland is number 23. She'll come into the ball game for Sesser. And then, I got to look. Grace Petlinski will come in, number 15. Pitchford's free throw is in. She'll get another. I was going to say, I saw Claire Petlinski come in as well. I'm putting names and numbers and places in the book I've never put in the book. So we're going to get everybody in the game with 10 seconds to go in the first half. Pitchford's second free throw, no good. Rims in and out. Rebound Chester. Pettigrew has the rebound. Here across the timeline. Bounce pass to Rucker. There's 3, there's 2, there's 1. Long 3 at the horns, no good. 16 minutes of basketball in the book here from SV. The Lady Devils of SVW lead Chester 43-12. We'll step out for a break and come back with the Rend Lake College Halftime Show. You're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next round weather. Mostly cloudy, mild tonight, a shower late, although 46. And it'll be cloudy and quite mild tomorrow and tomorrow night with a couple of showers. High near 60, a low tomorrow night of 45. The outlook for Saturday, lingering clouds and mild with a high of 56. And then on Sunday, overcast. It's going to be mild, but with rain much of the time, a high temperature of 60. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, Money Pass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 413 South 34th Street in Mount Vernon today for details on how to get your free checking account.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Reinventing the driving experience is where exceptional is the rule. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Lincoln is putting standards back into luxury without breaking the bank. Save thousands off MSRP on your favorite Lincoln, including $5,400 off a 2012 Lincoln MKZ with available voice action sync, My Key technology, and even rain-sensing wipers. You can also save $4,750 off of a 2012 MKT and $3,000 off of a new 2013 MKS. How about $6,250 off of a 2012 Lincoln MKX with best-in-class fuel economy and intelligent all-wheel drive? Come see one of our sales reps to save big and drive away in Lincoln Luxury or any Ford models. New or pre-owned at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois. And visit us online at fordsquare.com or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Red Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters. And check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Red Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Up back to the Red Lake College Halftime Show. Red Lake College can save you thousands of dollars on your education. Visit your virtual counsel at rlc.edu to see which of the more than 100 degree certificate programs is right for you. We're at halftime here. Danny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside the Lady Devils of SBW lead 43-12 over Chester. We'll take a break and come back with halftime scoring and stats. Scores around the area. You're listening to SBW Lady Devils basketball in the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, Flex Steel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all tarts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, the entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Back out to the WMIX Sports mobile studios on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
WMIX Sports mobile studios driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Here at halftime at Sesser-Valier, Lady Devils lead Chester 43-12 here on the Red Lake College Halftime Show. Red Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu to see which program is right for you. Danny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside, and I'll turn it over to Mr. Hugo for the halftime scoring and stats of this first half. Yeah, first let's take a look at the team stats for the Lady Devils. They were 16 of 27 from the inside for 59%, 2 of 7 from the out for 28%, 18 of 34 from the floor for 53%. Taking a look now at the Chester Jackets, they were 4 of 15 from the inside for 26%, 0 of 4 from the outside, 4 of 19 from the floor for 21%. Looking at your free throw shooting, they were 4 of 6, Chester was, for 67%. Chester was 5 of 10 for 50%. Rebounding edge belonged to the Lady Devils, 20-12, while the turnover disadvantage rests with Chester, 17-6. Take a look at your individual scoring. Mariah Larimore leads the way for Chester with 4, 2 apiece from Rucker, Bindle, Lawrence, and 1 apiece from Frederick and Bowman to give them 12 points. Now for the Lady Devils, they are led by Chelsea Miller's game-high 12 off of the bench, 10 from Megan Eskew, 8 from Ray Lappin, 6 from Rachel Marlowe, 4 from Mariah Miller, 2 from Carson Sievers, and 1 from Cheyenne Pitchford to give us our halftime score of SVW 43, Chester 12. We got one score rolling in here tonight from high school wrestling. The Mount Vernon Rams beat West Frankfort last 52-25. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex. State Farm agent Scott Owens makes it simple with friendly advice when you need it, helping you choose the right level of protection and get all the discounts you should. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. This has been the Red Lake College Halftime Show. Red Lake College offers over 100 degree certificate programs for less. Thousands less, that is. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands. We'll step out and take a break, come back with the start of the second half. You can't touch it. Paradise City, you can't touch it. It's all in one half. You're listening to Lady Devils basketball on the Showcase on WMIX.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Drive home the savings. Get the auto insurance protection you need at a price you can afford. When you get a car insurance quote, your State Farm agent Scott Owens will help you get all the discounts you deserve and give you 3 different package options to choose from. Or you can customize your coverage so it's the perfect fit. With all this, it's clear why more drivers trust State Farm more than any other auto insurer. Get to a better state. See Scott Owens on 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Showcase on WMIX.
1:52 to go here at halftime before the start of this second half as the Lady Devils lead Chester 43-12 here at the half. Denny Czerwinski with Chris Hugo alongside. And we look to the second half. The Lady Devils are up 43-12. We got a couple of scores, both wrestling tonight. It was Lawrenceville over Carmi 54-27. Mount Vernon beat West Frankfort 52-25. And in high school girls basketball at the end of one, Murfreesboro leads DuQuoin 10-4. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Your neighbors can talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens, see why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Halftime here at Sesser-Valier, Waltonville. We got out a little early here on that one, it looks like, and we're getting ready to go back to action here as the Lady Devils lead 43-12. We'll be back with the Lady Devils on Saturday afternoon. They go to Hamilton County to play the undefeated Lady Foxes as of tonight. Lady Foxes have a game of their own, so hopefully both win. We have an undefeated matchup on Saturday in Hamilton County. Friday night, tomorrow night, doubleheader. On the FM side, Rams at Althoff. Boys, Chris Hugo will have video streaming on WMIXsports.com.
What they tell me.
On WMIX 94.1 FM. I will be with Mike Richardson at SIU Arena.
That would be a dandy.
The Woodlawn Cardinals play Breeze Modern Day. Bad record for the Knights, but they haven't played anybody smaller than 3A school in their first 5 games. Back to this one. Chester has the basketball. Left wing pass to Bowman. Bowman with it on the top of the key travel and goes to SPW. That wasn't very good.
What's that?
Oh, I just saw your reaction to something.
Oh, yeah.
And the Lady Devils will have the basketball. Here comes Miller across the timeline. 1-2-2 by Chester. Miller to the left side to Williams, top of the key. Cutting across the middle of the lane is Marlowe to SQ layup. Good. That was textbook. SQ has 12. 45-12. Lady Devils on top, cruising to another win, going to 7-0 and 2-0. It's her hope. On the right side, Bowman has it stolen by Miller. Miller's trying to get it ahead to Lappin. Lappin will clear out, get it to Miller. Miller will score. She has 14. And here comes Chester again, 47-12. With it on the left wing. Inside lob pass for Chester. That's Larimore. Back out to the free throw line. Bank shot Bowman, no good. Tip. Baseline. Marlowe recovers, stepped on the end line. Rebound to Chester and then a turnover. Maddie Garner's going to check in for Miller. I got an idea what this might be about, but we won't speculate. Still have a see. Down out of bounds, tipped out of play. We'll do it again from the same spot, same player.
I'm staying out of your way.
You're good. Okay.
Tried to multitask to the extreme there, and it haunted me.
You were doing all kinds of things that was going on. Side out of bounds, side corner. Left wing pass to Bowman. Down the lane she goes. Got pushed, no call. Holds the basketball. Now we'll look and throw away as Lappin can't get to it, and it goes back to Chester. It was off the Lady Devil. Side out of bounds in front of the SB fans. Of course, it's about 2 or 3 weeks. The Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament on the boys' side will be going on for 4 days, 26th through the 29th, here at SB. That's a double dribble. You can see they got it into Bowman, and Lappin is relentless defensively.
Yes, she is. She's aggressive either side of the floor.
She is another, on the opposite team, she's their second shadow. When you have the basketball or don't. Lapping across the timeline to Williams. Marlowe, SQ left corner, shot from 16, off the mark. Rebound goes to Larimore. Larimore gets it up to Rutger. Rutger get it across to Schroeder, across the timeline for the Jackets. 6.5 to go in the third quarter. Inside left block pass, LeBron. Turnaround jumper, no good. Tipped out of bounds off of Williams. It'll stay with Chester. You're not a number of credit score at Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs. And through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. At the basketball, Chester has it. They're going to go to the top of the key. That's Rucker. She throws it right side to Schroeder. Off the screen. Now she'll go leave it for Bowman. Bowman throws it right wing to Rucker. 3 on the way. No good in the foul. Maddie Garner rolled her. Oh, foul on a jump shooter, especially a three-point shooter. Yikes. 3 free throws for Rucker coming as Chester trails 47-12. If you need T-shirts, hoodies, Letterman's jackets, or any other type of apparel for your school, organization, or business, see Big David, All Stars and Stitches, just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555.
I went almost an entire basketball season in terms of calendar year without seeing that type of foul, and I've seen it twice already here in 2012.
We've seen 3 seconds. Legal screen was last night.
I saw an 8-second last night, that what I noticed.
Well, we had 8 seconds, and then we had about 25 illegal screens last night off the ball. That was an emphasis last night.
It was chippy.
Well, I mean,
choppy.
Choppy
would be better than
choppy, I think say. 47-14, 2 out of 3, the old NBA way, making 2 out of 3 free throws. Pre-Magic and Larry days. Lapping with it, left side to Williams. Williams will throw in the corner SQ. Lob pass inside Marlowe, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with SVW.
Good job by Larimore to get in there and break it up and make SP reset.
Marlowe in the left corner. Holds it above her head. Seems like she's been playing about 7 or 8 years. Lapping with it on the left wing. Left top of the key, Garner. Right side SQ. Marlowe pass tipped out of bounds. We'll try it again.
Well, that's a bit lazy down low right
now. Yeah, SVW's a little bit slow with their passing right now underneath. We can see that up here in the top row. And the right corner is SQ. Lappin, right wing, back to Marlowe, right corner. 3 ball on the way, short, no good. Rebound off to Chester. Rucker running up the right side, bounce pass to Bowman underneath. Layup, no good, foul, Lappin. And Chester, even though they're down here by 33, some spirit and fire in them. As you know, they won 3 games, 3 and 6. They're not giving up in this one.
Well, you want to know that they were down 33 by their effort out there, still keeping the hustle, still being assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, and still giving it a good effort on the defensive end as well. You saw that last trip down the floor, a couple of lazy lobs almost turned into SVW turnovers.
First free throw up and in by Bowman is good. 47-15. Trying to multitask here as well. I'll keep away from that as much as possible. Second free throw, no good. Hits the floor. Marlowe in the rebound, falls down, loses it out of bounds.
It's one of those, a little bit of lack of chatter out there, and it ends up costing SV a rebound there. Ends up actually the turnover.
Yep.
Since she had possession.
Can't fault the hustle, but you got to talk, got to speak. Chester will get another inbounds underneath her own basket. And they're looking. Top of the key pass. There's Miller. She gone. That'll be a layup. Nobody will catch her. Easy 2 for Miller. State level sprinter and track in the spring. Nobody's going to touch her. 49-15. With it on the left wing out of bounds. And that will go to SVW. As you can see, Chester struggling a little bit.
Lappin just reached right in there, tapped it away, and it went out of bounds here on the near sideline. And now SV's going to get another chance to get above 50.
Miller throws the left wing to Williams. Lob pass right block. Marlowe has to catch, throw it back out. They reverse around back to Williams, left corner SQ. Thought about the shot, didn't. Now comes back out, top of the key, Miller. Miller looks to Lappin. Lappin with the 3 ball on the way from the left wing off the mark. SQ chases down right corner, won't be there in time. It goes out of bounds. With locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon, Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Here comes Chester across the timeline. That'll be a foul on Lappin. Lappin's getting too much hands into the cookie jar right now. Lappin will stay in. As SQ comes out, Pitchford will come in.
I have that as 4 on Lappin.
Yeah. She seems to do things like that time to time. Well, referee standing out in the doorway. That's good. Arrowhead left baseline. LaRose goes to the rim, stolen away. Pitchford has it, gives it to Miller. Miller bringing it up across the timeline. That's a foul reach in on LaRose. That'll be her team's first of the half.
Right idea, wrong angle that time.
Yep. Crossroads Community Hospital will pick the player of the game, and we will. They sponsor it. 508 hours in other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. You laughed at that the way I read that.
That's more ad-libbing than reading, though.
Well, they sponsor We Pick. Lob pass inside Marlowe, right block. Left block pass to Williams out of bounds off of Chester. It'll belong to the Lady Devils. Brett Metcalf will call another play here. Different look here for the Lady Devils. Williams top of the key pass to Lappin. Inside pass to Williams. Back to the inbounders. Tipped away, stolen, recovered by Miller. Miller underneath to Williams, shoving it back. No good in the foul. That foul is on 35. Taylor Rose, her second, team second.
So that is my blind spot.
Yep. Yep. That's her third according to the scoreboard. I did not see that. She had one sneak and a half then. Lappin underneath, shot no good. They call that a shooting foul on the floor. Black 2-3. You could hear that plain as day. Schroeder gets that foul.
College level official. Division I.
Oh, he's done Division I games. Yeah. Not by chance, by choice. Had to fill in one night. Williams with it. About this time last year. Yeah, Lappin with it, gets it out to, or Lappin from Miller. Right corner Williams. Her three ball in the way. Short, hits the floor. Bodies there. Go for it. Ball's recovered by Chester. It goes to the floor. That's Larimore with it. Her Williams exchange pleasantries. And you probably might want to try to.
They're matched up, but man,
I saw Happy New Year got offered there. That a little dicey. Scrappy Chester bunch, we'll say.
They're not going to be over at each other's house for Boxing Day anytime soon.
Oh, no. Or sharing of gifts. Williams with it, side out of bounds. Looks, throws the top of the key to Miller. Miller goes and lives it in the right corner to Lappin. She'll dribble, penetrate to the right block, lose it, and we got a foul. Let's see who this is on. Black 10. Tom Bowman, her second. Team's fifth. Or fourth, because I had an extra one. That's right, fourth. Williams with it, throws in the right corner, Pitchford. Pitchford with it, looks, gets to Lappin. Right corner to Williams, shot from three on the way, no good, and she's fouled. Larimore took her out. That's fifth foul on Chester. Larimore will go to her spot on the lane, and that'll send Williams to the line to shoot three. There's 2 in one night for you. Another attempt of a three-pointer for a foul.
I've not had that happen ever.
You have now. Williams misses the first, she'll get 2 more.
I have never had that happen in a game.
Come start a banking relationship with Community First Bank where you won't be disappointed. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Bank in locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 of those in Mount Vernon. Second of 3, good by Williams. She'll get another. 50-15. Lady Devils by 35. Going to cruise to a win here tonight. Get ready for Hamilton County on Saturday. Third free throw up and in. She makes 2 out of 3. 51-15. Lady Devils all over Chester by 36. Across the timeline, Lawrence throws it left wing to Ludwig. Ludwig throws it right side out of bounds, and it'll go back to SBW.
7 turnovers in the quarter.
Yikes.
24 on the night.
Social media for us, Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. You can also follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. A couple different ways. We're also on the World Wide Web at WMIXSports.com. Left corner pass, Pitchford for the Lady Devils. Skip pass, right block, Miller. Goes up with a shot, glass, no good. Too strong, rebound, weak side to Fetterkey. Had it stolen away. Marlowe with a shot. Williams rebounds, puts it up, and no good. Tips around. Miller fought for it, lost out of bounds. 4th, 5th, and 6th times worth of charm, and Lady Devils lose it to Chester, and Chester has it with 3:19 to go, trailing 51-15. Lawrence will bring it across the timeline. Man-to-man for the Devils has it been. There's a steal by Lappin. Lappin with the pilfer. Isha goes the other way. The pilfer is up and in. She has 18 in the game, 53-15. Her 4th foul. She's not worried about it. She's back up there defending again. Left wing pass now for Chester to Ludwig. Ludwig will go between the circles. Now goes right side to Bowman. Down the lane, loses it left wing to Lawrence. In the lane, now out of the lane, now throws it left corner to Bowman. She'll dribble on the left side, picks up her dribble, leaves it Ludwig. Here she comes down the lane. Lawrence, shot short, no good. Rebound to the floor, bodies, and look and hit it. Tip it out of bounds. It's off the Lady Devils. Bailey Jones will check in for Michaela Williams. Williams out. Chester will trigger a box set. Underneath her own basket. Looking. Throws it out top of the key to Lawrence. Lawrence guarded by Lappin, throws it left wing to Bowman. Bowman will go on 2 dribbles to the free throw line. Throw it in the right wing to Ludwig. 3 ball in the way, rattles in and out. That ball goes to the floor. I can see the ball. Body's covered it up. That is Miller with the rebound. And that is a foul on Bowman. Or should they check that? Larimore, that's her 4th. Team 6. And into the game now will be Bindle, and she'll come down for Larimore. Larimore will check out. Lady Devils have it, up 53-15 with 2:20 to go in the third. Miller bringing it across the timeline. She's looking at Coach Metcalf for a play. He's not looking at her. He says, run something. You're up by 38. Run something. Top of the key, Marlowe with it. Down to Lappin. Shot short. Rebound. Gets her own rebound. Shot glass strong. Rebound Pitchford up short. Rebound Chester. Bodies to the floor. Bodies down. Jump ball. And it'll go to Chester on the jump ball. You know there's been a lot of jump balls when they start getting about halfway down this page here.
Yep.
SBW, what are they going to do? They're going to pressure. No, they're going to drop back. Here comes Chester, and that'll be Lawrence with the basketball. 2 minutes to go in the third. SBW up 53-15. Off the left side with it is Ludwig. Comes between the circles. Down the lane she comes. Right wing pass to Federkey. In the corner, that's blocked. Ludwig chased it off right block to the right corner. Right wing pass to Bowman. Shot, blocked, foul. Bowman will go line and shoot 2. This thing gets choppy. Oh, yeah. Quick JV game, though, meant an early start to this. It might be an early out for you and I, for one. Doesn't happen often. I won't complain. As Libby Bowman will go line. She's got 1 point tonight. Make that, actually 2, make that 3. She made another free throw earlier this quarter, 53-16.
All of her points from the stripe tonight.
All of them.
Very gritty.
Yes. This Chester team's competitive. She makes them both. They're down by a bunch, but boy, they are not giving up the fight. Lapping across the timeline. Throws in the left corner to Miller, inside pass Bailey Jones. Dribbles out, looks, holds with it, top of the key, Lappin. Lappin goes down the lane, shot, good. Well, that's a tough shot. She's in the double digits now with 10. Ray did a nice job there, even with those 4 fouls. She's still being aggressive. With the basketball, Chester between the circles. Bowman loses it. Now loses it, stolen by Miller. Miller throws it out towards the timeline. Pitchford recovers. She's tripped from behind. That'll be a foul, and Chester will shoot some free throws. That'll give us time to give us a scoreboard update here in wrestling tonight. Mount Vernon beat Frankfort 52-25. Lawrenceville beat Carmine 54-27. High school girls basketball at halftime. Murfreesboro leads DuQuoin 20-7. More college scores. Halftime, Effingham leads Mattoon 31-17. First free throw by Pittsburgh is good.
I assume that's girls Apollo play.
That's girls Apollo play. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to Scott, our State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more driving than Geico and Progressive combined. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Pittsburgh made them both 3 in the game. It's a 40-point lead now for SVW. Chester with it. Federkey right side. Falls to the ground. Loses it to Miller. Miller will bring it up. She's fouled by Bindle. Her first. Team's 8th. We'll go the other end and shoot free throws. That early out may get neutralized by the free fouls and free throws.
In a hurry.
So, sure.
Not a long drive back for us. It's a long drive to Chester, though.
Chester to Sesser. Of course, Chester joined this conference a couple years ago, maybe 3 now. Trading spots with Carterville.
That first free throw is in by Miller. She'll get another. She's had a good game.
Seems like most parties are happy with that
that's
trade.
a great move for Chester to get in here with Alvarado, Christopher, Trico, ZR, Gorville, and SVW on this side. They're also good by Miller. Carterville went to the river. 59-17. Made sense enrollment-wise, size-wise, everything else. Left wing pass for Chester to Ludwig. 45 seconds to go in the third. SVW up 59-17. Where the basketball is Ludwig. Dribbles to the corner. Back out right wing to Bowman. Down in the corner. 3 balling away from Ludwig. Short. Battles out to the corner where Marlowe will pick it up on the right side of the floor. Gets it to Bailey Jones. Jones will bring it up. Gets it to Miller. Miller across the timeline with 25 seconds to go. Between the circles, so the right side to Petlinski in the corner. Bailey Jones. Lob pass inside Marlowe. Missed the layup. Had her man tied down, and Marlowe and Federkey tie up with it. They go to the floor. And what do we got?
Should stay.
Jump ball.
Jump ball.
Yep. Another jump ball. SVW keep it with 17 seconds to go. Up 59-17. Jones triggers box set underneath her own basket. Jones throws underneath the Marlowe, and that's a reach-in foul. More free throws coming. The scoreboard starts to turn into an ACT answer form with all the circles and dots filled in. Marlowe will shoot 1 and 1. That's 9. So the next foul on Chester will be 2 shots the rest of the way for the Lady Devils. Free throw good by Marlowe. 60-17. One more coming. Shot up, short. Hits rebound into Federkey. Gets it to Bendel, up into the front court to Ludwig. Now throws it between the circles to Lawrence with 8 seconds. Back to Ludwig on the left side. Chops the key down the right side of the lane. Shot block Pittsburgh. Rebound Bendel. Gets it on the left wing to Lawrence. Shot before the horn off the glass. No good. 3/4 in the book here at Sesser-Valier. Lady Devils 60. Chester 17. You're listening to SBW Lady Devils basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, Flexsteel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all tarts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
3/4 down, 1 quarter to go. SVW up 60-17. Quickly, Chelsea Miller on the steal. Layup good. Coming off the bench tonight with 22 points, 62-17. Sesser-Valier's got some different players in the game. Mariah Miller, Daisy Edmondson, Cheyenne Pitchford, Bailey Jones. Chelsea Miller on the floor for SVW as Chester misses a shot. Rebound left corner goes to Schroeder. Schroeder throws right side to Larimore. She'll launch a 3 off the backboard. It's no good. Tipped out to Miller. Miller will come the other way. She'll come. She's going to race the other end for another layup. She's got 24 now. Come a little layup drill for her, and here comes Maddie Garner back into the game. They'll get Miller out. Lots of subs. We're going to see lots of names and kids in this fourth quarter get some playing time here on the bright varsity lights. Larimore on the right wing, dribbles between the circles, throws it left wing to Schroeder. Schroeder with it. Well, look, dribble. Look, some more. Throws it left corner, and that's stolen away by Mariah Miller. Miller gets it to, that's Chelsea Miller. So we got the Miller and Miller in the show in here. 2 Millers, 2 Petlinskis. We got 2 Owens. Had 2 Widges, had 2 Verheins. They're all doubling up around here. There's Miller on the shot. Run fall away, no good at the left block, and the rebound goes to Chester. Schroeder will bring it across the timeline for the Jackets, down 64-17. Right wing, Larimore holds and on the dribble. Takes 2 dribbles to the top of the key. Now throws it left wing to Rucker. Rucker will look on the left wing. Goes off a Larimore screen. Now stops, gets it back to Larimore.
Larimore dribbled to where she was to the free throw line. Right wing pass to Schroeder. Long three off the mark. Hits the front of the rim, but Schroeder got the rebound. Goes right baseline. Kicks it up the lane to LaRose. In the lane from 10. Shot good. Taylor LaRose on the board, and it's 64-19. Miller to bring across the timeline. Under 6 to go in this game. She'll go to the left wing. Gets it to Pitchford, left side. Pitchford will look, throw it in the left corner to Edmondson underneath the Miller. Shot short, blocked by Federkey. Miller rebounds, throws it back in. Pitchford and loses out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Devils. Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else. Locally owned with decisions made here. Proud supporters of Jefferson County with locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. All subs the rest of the way for the Lady Devils. Edmondson top of the key on the dribble. Dribbles to the right side. Now throws it back top of the key. Bailey Jones to pitch for Maddie Garner. Left side shot short. Hits the floor in the lane. Bodies to the floor. Got a jump ball coming. Nope. Chester recovers. LaRose has it. Gets it to Schroeder. Schroeder will bring it up across the timeline. Throws it right side to Larimore. Larimore inside pass to LaRose. Spin, turn, shot, glass, good. Taylor LaRose makes it 64-21. Chester with a little spurt here in the fourth.
Yeah, LaRose has 4 in the quarter. I saw to her game total, but done a great job here. Got herself in the paint twice, got 2 buckets.
Right side, Edmondson now top of the key. Pass from Garner. Edmondson to Garner on the right wing. Holds, lob pass inside. Miller tipped out of bounds. Almost hit the official. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Sports Mobile Studios, that is, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got here tonight. Garner triggers. Looks, holds above her head, back out top of the key to Edmondson. Edmondson will dribble as time goes under 5 minutes to go. She'll dribble, look, goes right corner to Severs. Inside pass, Bailey Jones. Tipped out of bounds off Jones, and it'll belong to Chester. Solid defense by the Jackets. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is over. Wide wait hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Right block, LaRose. Shot rattles in and out. Rebound by Miller for SVW to Garner. She'll dribble around with it. Now bring it across the timeline. On the dribble to the right side. She'll spin back and look. Goes right corner to Edmondson. Shot blocked. Rebound Chester. LaRose has it. She's played inspired basketball. Bailey Jones will pick up the foul. Taylor LaRose has given Chester a little spark here in this quarter.
Yes, she has. 4 points, as we said, off the bench, but just a catalyst of sorts for these Yellow Jackets, Danny, and they need a little bit of a spark. And I think the thing is with Chester, you look, they're down 43 at this point, but they're a puzzle that's missing a piece. They really need a catalyst out there, and that could be a role that LaRose develops into.
And it could be, and there's a dribble off on Chester, and that'll be a foul.
Because you look at them, they have pieces of a ball handler, they have potential for scoring, they just need that person that can has that floor vision to put it together. And in limited minutes here tonight, LaRose has done exactly that, and that could be something that they use down the line, especially in BDC play.
Effingham now up on Mattoon, 52-25. It's an interesting score. Lady Rams will get to see Mattoon later on in the year in a home game, because that's a turnover by Chester. Here comes Pitchford for the Lady Devils. Gives it to Edmondson between the circles. Left wing pass Severs. Shot from 3 up and no good off the mark. Corrals to the left corner. Pitchford has it for the Lady Devils. Oh, what a pass. Got picked off. Severs is looking for Miller underneath. Got stolen away. Here comes Chester up the left side. That's Larimore. Down the lane. Shot charge. Daisy Edmondson takes the charge from Mackenzie Rucker. And that gets a standing ovation for her teammate. Somebody taking a charge.
Good effort.
Hell yeah. Got her feet planted. Well, I know Rick Metcalf taking a charge on defense like that will get you something, whether it's a pop or something along that line. You will get something for that along the line of Lady Devil defense. Pitchford with it, dribble out play, right side, Severs. Gets it into Katie Metcalf in the lane. She's got to get out of there. I guess not. We saw 8 seconds last night. Edmondson between the circles. Dribbles to the right side. They're going to run it again to that left side. Pitchford to Severs. Severs on the left wing. Shot from 3 short. Miller had it underneath, lost it. Grabbed by Chester. Schroeder will come across the timeline. Gets it to Rucker. 3:14 to go in the game. She'll throw it right side Larimore. Larimore on the dribble around the screen. Shot from 15 is good. Mariah Larimore with her 6th point of the game at 64-23. The Lady Devils up by 41 with 3 minutes to go in the game. Dribble out coming the right side. Nope, reversed it off. Severs cut the route off. gets it to Edmondson to Pitchford. 3 ball in the way is good. 3 goggles go up for Cheyenne Pitchford, much to the delight across the way from the screaming fans of SVW. On the right wing, that's Larimore. She'll throw it left side across to Schroeder. Schroeder with it between the circle. She'll come left side, back to Larimore. Lob pass inside, Federkey up and in. Federkey with her first field goal of the game. She's got 3, 67-25. Stay tuned. Sesser Auto Body post-game show. Scoring and stats from this one. Also scores around the area as well. Severs skip pass right side. Pitchford holds above her head. Top of the key. Edmondson dribbles right side. Dribble out coming again with it to Severs. Left wing to Pitchford. Now to Miller at the left elbow. Lob pass Metcalf up and in. Katie Metcalf scores. She's in the book with 2. And it's 69-25. 2 minutes to go in this one. Brucker down the lane. Kicks it right side. Bindle up and in and a foul. Bindle scores. That's 2 for her. 69-27. You're not a number. Credit Score Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. A host of subs coming in now. Grace Petlinski, Clara Petlinski. Got a number in there that's got me fooled. Who is that? Oh, Lily McFarland, Cheyenne Pitchford, and Carson Severs.
You have everybody.
I got everybody. Had to look in my book in different spots, but I got everybody. Severs across the timeline between the circles. Goes to the right side. Will dribble back to the right, to the left, top of the key. That's Petlinski. Throws the left side Pitchford. Chester's seen that play a time or two. Last few trips down the floor, they've sniffed that out.
Well, not only that, dude. Just been lax a time or two down a few trips down the floor. But, I mean, with this differential, that's bound to happen. But the thing I've noticed is atypical is the fact of on the lob plays especially. Very lax. That's allowed Chester to get in and get a few tips, create some offense from their defense. Schroeder lobs inside, left block Federkey. Tip now it's recovered by Schroeder. She'll go to lane, shot block Pitchford. Oh, nice play by Cheyenne. Pitchford come the other way. Lob pass Petlinski. You pick your choice. That's Grace. Shot missed. And we got a foul and a reach-in. Chester had it. That's a foul on Grace Petlinski, but can't fault the hustle effort. Free throws the other way. Chester will shoot. That's Schroeder. She'll shoot the 1-and-1. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got here this evening. Saturday Sports Show, AM 940, 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. every Saturday morning. We'll have a guest lined up already this week, as well as our usual WMIX Sports social media question of the week. Chester has the basketball, or Sesser has the basketball on the missed free throw. Severs left wing, long 3 on the way. Good! 3 goggles go up for Carson Severs. 72 for Sesser, 28 for Chester. I don't remember what our question was last week.
The question last week was favorite Christmas movie.
Oh, that's right.
It is still on our Facebook page, facebook.com/WMIX Sports, favorite Christmas movie. This week we'll have another question. I'm sure it'll be a Christmas value. With it on the right wing is Ludwig. Now leaves the top of the key. Bowman to the free throw line. Kicks it right wing to Lawrence. Baseline, picks it up. Goes right wing to Bowman. Right line, free throw line extended. Right elbow, left wing pass to Ludwig. Shot from 10, no good. Hits the floor right side. Ball to the floor, bodies to the floor. Chester has it. That's Bowman down the lane. Glass, no good. Rims it out. Pitchford on the rebound. Cheyenne comes the other way for the Lady Devils up the right side. Gets the Severs in the right corner. Back to Pitchford. Pitchford with it. 3 ball again. Severs, no good off the mark. Rebound Chester. Lawrence will bring it up the right side of the floor with 18 seconds to go. Stops, gives it to Bowman. Bowman back to Lawrence. Top of the key, Ludwig. Goes around a shot fake, 15-footer, rolls in. Kaylee Ludwig with her first basket. And it's 72-30 with 3-2-1, and that's how this one will end. A final tonight, SVW remains undefeated, beating Chester at home tonight by a score of 72-30. We'll step out for a break, come back with the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. We'll have scoring and stats and scores of events from around the area as well. You're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next round weather. Mostly cloudy, mild tonight, a shower late, although 46. And it'll be cloudy and quite mild tomorrow and tomorrow night with a couple of showers. High near 60, a low tomorrow night at 45. The outlook for Saturday, lingering clouds and mild with a high of 56. And then on Sunday, overcast, It's going to be mild, but with rain much of the time. A high temperature of 60. Next ride weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Buying, building, remodeling, or thinking about refinancing? People's National Bank can help. Hi, this is Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank offers a wide variety of residential loans and refinancing options to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, adding on, or just looking into refinancing your current mortgage, People's National Bank has you covered. Stop by or apply online at peoplesnationalbank.com today.
People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, loan subject to credit approval.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Rend Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Rend Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary-arts.
When is the last time you looked at the gas prices and thought, I could always pay a little more? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We are all tired of the song and dance of high prices at the pump. So how about we party with fuel economy of a 2013 Ford Fiesta? Right now, you'll find a Fiesta four-door with an automatic transmission ready to go with 39 miles per gallon highway and for less than $15,000 plus tax, title, and license. Your pocketbook wins twice, saving out the door and at the pump. Wow! Come see one of our sales reps for a Ford Fiesta or any Ford Lincoln vehicle, new or pre-owned at Ford Square of Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or visit us online at fordsquare.com, and don't forget to find us on Facebook and Twitter.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body can get your vehicle back on the road faster. Next time you have a collision, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Reminder tomorrow night on WMIX FM and video on WMIXsports.com. The Mount Vernon Rams will travel to Belleville Altoff, take on the Crusaders in their first Road South 7 conference game of the year. Chris Hugo will be there for that one on the AM side and stream live audio on WMXSports.com. I will be with Danny Czerwinski will be with Mike Richardson at the SIU Arena as the Woodline Cardinals take on the Breeze Mater Day Knights around 8 p.m. Tip-off the third of three games from the second annual Saluki Shootout at the SIU Arena. Saturday morning, of course, Saturday sports show from 8:08 a.m. to 10 a.m. AM 940, as well as on WMIXSports.com. A bevy of guests already lined up. And, of course, our WMIX Sports social media question of the week that always gets a lot of work and atmosphere. Of course, it would be probably Christmas-themed this week, but we don't know it. But we'll let you know when we do on Saturday morning on our Facebook page as well as on the air. And, of course, Saturday afternoon, SBW at Hamilton County. Battle of two undefeated high school girls basketball teams that look like. We'll be there on 94.1 FM and live streaming audio on WMIXSports.com. We'll take a break and come back. Scoring and stats coming up here on the Sesser Auto Body postgame show here on the Showcase on WMIX Sports.
Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, Flex Steel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all tarts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Beth Conradi to their medical staff. Dr. Conradi specializes in comprehensive pain management using a multidisciplinary team approach by working with other specialists for optimal diagnosis and treatment of pain. Dr. Conradi will treat most conditions of the spine, including management of cancer pain. Dr. Beth Conradi, helping to make life better day after day at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois in Mount Vernon. Call 618-242-3778.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you. For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the showcase on WMIX.
Sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They can get you on the road quicker in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Chris and I will drive by that on the way home tonight. SVW wins tonight, 72-30 over Chester. Are you ready with the scoring and stats?
I am. First, take a look at the team shooting. In the second half, the Lady Devils were 8 of 22, made them 24 of 49 for 48.9%. They were 2 of 8 from the outside in the second half, 4 of 15 for the game for 26.7%. SVW was 28 of 64 from the floor for 43.8% for the game. Taking a look at Chester's shooting. They were 5 of 15 in the second half from the inside, 9 of 30 for the game for 30%. They were 0 of 9 from three-point land for the game, 9 of 39 from the floor for 23%. Free throw shooting, 12 of 21 were the Lady Devils for 57.1%. Chester was 10 of 15 for 66.7%. SB out-rebounded Chester 35-25, pretty balanced for the Lady Devils, 17 on the offensive glass, 18 off of the defensive, while Chester had 17 defensive boards. Turnover disadvantage rests heavily in favor, or in disfavor, I guess you could say, of Chester. 30-11. I know that Rick Metcalf, of course, he's such an official. If he found out they had double-digit turnovers, would be very displeased with those numbers. Individual scores now for Chester, 9 in the book, none in double digits. They were led by Mariah Larimore, 6, 4 off of the bench from Taylor LaRose, 3 from Alexandria Federke. I'm sorry, I missed 5 from Sarah Bindle. Also 2 and 4 from Libby Bolden. Wow. Missing them all over the place. 2 apiece, however, from Mary Beth Lawrence, Sarah Leifer, Kaylee Ludwig, and Mackenzie Rucker to give them 30. Now, for the SB Lady Devils, they were led by Chelsea Miller, game-high 22, 12 from Ray Lappin, 7 from Rachel Marlowe, 6 from Cheyenne Pitchford, 5 from Carson Sievers, 4 from Mariah Miller, and 2 apiece from Megan. Make that 12 for Megan Eskew. Got to carry the one, DC. But anyhow, 12 for Megan Eskew.
I have some things you can use
rough.
that.
It is a rough night in terms of getting these in sequential order. I apologize to Megan, of course. 2 apiece from Katie Metcalf and Michaela Williams to give us our final score of SVW 72 and Chester 30.
We need to take one more break. We'll come back, wrap it up. We'll also pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. You're listening to SVW Lady Devils basketball in the showcase on WMIX.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, equal
When an
housing
emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, the entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
Sesser Auto Body reminds you to drive safe on the way home from the night's game. Next time you have an accident, see the Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body to get you back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park and Seth, with the roar of the cleaners in the background going on. Of course, it is gas, so this is going to be good for us. Kenny Czerwinski and Chris Hugo alongside, and we're at that point we have to pick the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game.
I think the gas fumes are the national symbol for go home.
Yes, they are.
Our Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game, I think, had to be Chelsea Miller. She was 6 to start the night, had to come off of the bench, got 22 points off of that bench. It was basically the spark plug that really got SVW going there in the first half. They never looked back. So as a result, Chelsea Miller is our Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game.
Crossroads Community Hospital, wide hours, and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. Chris, final thought before we get out of here and let everybody clean up.
Well, yeah, another big win for SVW, of course. The co-op very strong this year out of the BDC West. 7-0 now, 2-0 in the conference, and now have a date with Hamilton County in an interdivision rivalry that has developed over the course of the past year. And looking forward to that one, and was glad I got to see this one, get to see Chester for the first time. And it'll be interesting on Saturday when two new rivals get together.
Two rivals will get together. We'll have that right here, WMIX 94.1 FM. Social media everywhere as far as Facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We're on the World Wide Web at WMIXSports.com, as well as on Twitter at WMIX Sports. For our WMIX Sports team, Jesse Clark back in the studios for Chris Hugo. I'm Danny Czerwinski. Final score tonight here from Sesser-Valier as the Lady Devils get another victory, winning 72-30 over Chester. Thank you for listening, and good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body. Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Red Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages. Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, log on to WMIXSports.com or find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.